In yesterday's video, we talked about the history of Robert House and the company he founded, Robco. While exploring... Hi there, ladies and...
No!
Mosquito protection for up to 8 hours, so you can keep movie night going. Off.
One day, while exploring the wasteland, you stumble... Mechanist robots. Our exploration of the automatron DLC... In yesterday's video, we talked about the history of... Is it moral to kill the mechanist? In yesterday's video, we explored the RoboBrain production facility that we found underneath the Robco Sales and Service Center. The facility had long been abandoned until someone calling himself the Mechanist arrived and took control. When we finally enter the Mechanist's sanctum, the Mechanist greets us with high-sounding words, and then we have to fight his robots. However, there is a way to get to the Mechanist while bypassing all of his robots, which I showed off in yesterday's video. But today, we shall meet the Mechanist face to face.
Accordingly, the testing was thorough. I ran...
But end, so you can crush me as you crushed my allies. I watched you survive what should have been a guaranteed attempt to stop you.
Good people, listen. If you were making a grave mistake, you'd want to know the truth.
Very well. I will hear you out. But only for the sake of the Commonwealth. Sparks, with me!
Now this video is about whether or not it's moral to kill the Mechanist. To answer this question, we need to find out more about the Mechanist and his motives for attacking the Commonwealth. Therefore, before we can make a decision, we must first talk with the Mechanist.
Let us discuss this amicably.
Fine, but no more hiding. If you want to talk, we do this face to face.
You're right. It's time I faced the true enemy of the Commonwealth.
There. Now we both know who we're dealing with.
You think I'm the enemy here? I may have busted up your robots, but they're just machines. And they're killing real people out there.
Only people that threaten the safety of the Commonwealth. They'd never harm an innocent person. The robots are programmed to protect. Their subroutines are clean. Observe, evaluate, and react accordingly. The testing was thorough. I ran every scenario. All passed.
Hey, I'm not the enemy. I'm the one trying to protect the Commonwealth against your robots.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
That can't be right. Explain yourself.
They're misinterpreting orders. Your own RoboBrain said as much. They're saving people by killing them.
No, I don't believe you. They can't alter their programming. They're programmed to save people, not kill them.
Are you listening to me? They are saving people by killing them.
A deadly misinterpretation.
I am listening. I'm just processing. So many precautions and safeguards.
How can you not know what they're doing? You must have some way of watching them.
My bots have never violated their protocol. Their data dumps only show the elimination of hostile encounters.
Think about it. There's probably a reason these robots weren't in mass production.
The introduction of a human brain creates too many unknown variables. You can't claim to know them all.
I took all the necessary precautions. Innocent lives should never be taken. And the data. They were always reporting hostiles killed and lives saved. No, it's the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the RoboBrains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
The RoboBrains require memory wipes?
Yes. The human brain has a way of rewiring itself. If not properly maintained, it can corrupt.
Is that even ethical? Not only are you using human brains, but you're wiping them too?
In retrospect, I can see the adversity, But this was breakthrough science, a huge advance for robotics. Why waste a resource that someone died for? Yes, it's a skewed outlook, but it gives that life meaning. Potentially, over 200 years in preservation may have made them more susceptible to corruption.
Corrupt. That's the understatement of the year. They're killing machines.
I take every precaution. The risk is minimal.
That sounds like a serious flaw. And a dangerous one at that.
It is, but the process is thorough. They're wiped after each mission. I found it's best not to let them recall what they've been through.
Well, your technicality cost a lot of innocent people their lives.
The hero unknowingly became the villain. Judging from the numbers in the data dump, if even a small percentage are innocents.
Your plan backfired. If you're telling the truth, this was one costly accident.
It is the truth. I only ever wanted to make the Commonwealth a safer place.
Control of the facility and then talk with Ada.
You've done it. You stopped the mechanist.
The mechanist is dead.
Take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I'd rather this place be in your hands now. I should have been more thorough.
With her key in hand, you can head up the ramp and take control of the facility. It's interesting to note that the terminal calls this a Robco facility. However, we learned in yesterday's video that it was actually General Atomics employees that were running it until they were all pushed out by the United States military. So I wonder what Robco used this facility for before they gave it over to General Atomics and the military. Probably to create protectrons and assaultrons for retail distribution. Once you turn off the security protocol, the lights come back on and all of the little robo-brains around you come to life, clicking and clacking at their keyboards. Now you can destroy these robo-brains, but once they're gone, they're gone. And oddly enough, the clicking and clacking sound effect never stops, even if all the little robo-brain robots are destroyed. You now have control of the mechanist's lair, and you can turn it into a settlement. The next time you go back to Isabel, you see that she's changed into a green jumpsuit.
Hey, just one more thing, if you have a minute.
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Isabel. That's my name. Isabel Cruz. I just wanted to say I'm really happy, thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done with the past, I want you to have this as a sort of promise, I guess. It's the mechanist suit I made.
The mechanist costume is an interesting piece. It's a full suit of armor, kind of like caged armor, and it has some decent stats. Good for mid-game, but not end-game. I believe the Silver Shroud costume, when fully upgraded, is better, and the final level of the Railroad Jacket is better than all of them. But it's a decent set. Alternatively, if you kill her, you get the unique weapon Protectron's Gaze. The only other way to get it is by pickpocketing her.
You don't have to do that.
I want to. I need to move on, and this just seemed the right way to handle it.
You really don't want it anymore?
No. It's part of a past I don't want to dwell on. It's time I move on.
Isabel Cruz then becomes a merchant.
Certain understanding when it comes to guilt. While it's not the justice I had hoped for, it will suffice. Still, I now know.
She lied and made up this story about.
Crazy.
He's actually responsible for convincing the mechanist to become the mechanist. The mechanist was originally a man named Scott. Turned the robots of this facility loose upon the Commonwealth, in her mind to do good. She said that she found these drawings, and she says that when she wears the mechanist costume, she feels confident. She's clearly an antisocial person, probably an introvert, but when she dons the costume, she gets the courage she needs to fight evil. Now, when we talk with Isabel Cruz, she tells us that she used to live on a simple farm. It's likely that she found these paintings, these drawings, these posters on a blasted out caravan that she stumbled upon